There are two versions of you fighting right now. One wants comfort. One wants greatness. One wants sleep. One wants discipline. One makes excuses. One takes responsibility. One stays weak because weakness feels familiar. The other understands that growth demands pain. And every single day, one of them survives. The question is simple. Which version are you feeding? Because the weak version of you will destroy your future if you keep protecting it. That version wants shortcuts, instant gratification, easy dopamine, comfort over purpose, excuses over accountability. And the dangerous part? It sounds reasonable. That's enough for today. You deserve a break. You can start tomorrow. One more distraction won't hurt. That voice has stolen years from people's lives. Dreams died listening to that voice. Potential got buried listening to that voice. Men became average listening to that voice. And if you're honest, you've heard it too. The weak version of you is not some monster hiding in darkness. It's the comfortable identity you refuse to let go of. Picture a lion cub raised among sheep. For years, it moves like them, acts like them, fears what they fear, runs when they run, even though power already exists inside it. Then one day, it sees a full-grown lion standing on a cliff during a storm. Calm, powerful, unshaken, and something awakens. The cub realizes it was never weak. It was conditioned to stay small. That's your life. You were not born weak. You were trained into weakness through comfort, distraction, fear, and repeated excuses. But now you see it. And once you see it, you cannot unsee it. The weak version of you must die. Not physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually. The weak habits must die. The victim mindset must die. The addiction to comfort must die. The excuses must die. Because two versions of you cannot control your future at the same time. One must take over. Picture a soldier preparing for war. Before battle, weak instincts are trained out of him. Fear gets challenged. Comfort disappears. Discipline replaces emotion. Why? Because weakness gets people killed in battle. And life is a battle too. A battle against distraction. A battle against laziness. A battle against self-doubt. A battle against the lower version of yourself trying to pull you backward. That war never fully ends. But strong men learn how to win it daily. Not through motivation. Through discipline. That's why the gym changes more than bodies. It changes identity. Because every rep teaches your mind something powerful. I do difficult things even when I don't feel like it. That mentality transforms people. The blacksmith places steel into fire to remove weakness. The steel bends, cracks, gets hammered repeatedly. Painful process, but necessary. Weak steel breaks under pressure. Strong steel survives battle. Your struggles are doing the same thing. Life is exposing weakness inside you so it can be removed. But most people resist the process. They run from discomfort, hide from pressure, escape into distractions. And because of that, they stay mentally fragile. You cannot evolve while protecting the habits destroying you. Read that again. The weak version of you survives through comfort. Late nights wasting time. Mindless scrolling. Negative thinking. Lack of discipline. Avoiding responsibility. That version feeds on temporary pleasure while stealing your future quietly. Every time you avoid hard work, it grows stronger. Every time you break promises to yourself, it grows stronger. Every time you choose comfort over growth, it grows stronger. Until one day, you look in the mirror and barely recognize your own potential anymore. That's the danger of tolerated weakness. It compounds slowly, just like discipline compounds slowly. The eagle becomes powerful because it embraces storms. Smaller birds hide from turbulence. The eagle rises above it. That's the difference between weak men and disciplined men. Weak men avoid discomfort. Strong men use discomfort to transform themselves. And transformation requires sacrifice. You may need to sacrifice old habits, old friendships, old mindsets, old addictions, old versions of yourself. That hurts. But carrying weakness into your future hurts more. The weak version of you will beg for survival. It will say, "This is too hard. Take it easy. You're doing enough." But deep down, you know the truth. You are capable of more. Much more. And that truth becomes painful once ignored long enough. Picture a mountain climber dragging chains while trying to ascend. Every step heavier than necessary. Eventually he realizes the mountain is not defeating him. The weight is. That weight is your excuses, your distractions, your fear, your comfort addiction. Drop it. The moment you stop feeding weakness, strength begins growing naturally. Confidence rises. Focus sharpens. Discipline becomes identity. Not because life got easier, because you became harder to break. That's the goal. Not an easy life. A stronger mind. A stronger body. A stronger spirit. The lion becomes king not because life is comfortable, but because it learned how to survive discomfort repeatedly. You must do the same. And understand this clearly. Killing the weak version of yourself is not a one-time decision. It's daily. Every morning you choose discipline or comfort. Every day you choose growth or excuses. Every moment you choose purpose or distraction. That battle happens constantly. But eventually, the disciplined version grows stronger. The weak voice becomes quieter. The strong identity becomes automatic. Now you move differently. Think differently. Carry yourself differently. Because self-respect was earned through action. That's real confidence. Not fake motivation. Earned belief. Built through repeated discipline. The strongest men in the world are not fearless. They simply stopped obeying weakness. That's what makes them dangerous. And you can become that too. But first, the old version of you must die. The lazy version. The distracted version. The excuse-making version. The comfort-addicted version. Burn it. Leave it behind. And step fully into the man you were always capable of becoming. Because your future is waiting for the version of you strong enough to claim it. If this message lit a fire in you, then it's time to act. Drop this in the comments right now. I kill weakness and become stronger every day. So that I know you stayed all the way till the end. And you will destroy your old limitations and become the disciplined man you were meant to be.